My youngest daughter, Lucy, is aspiring to be the world's best healthy chef. She's only in 9th grade and is well on her way. She loves to bake and wanted me to share these tips for healthier baking. Substitute heart-healthy canola oil for shortening, stick margarine, or butter, because those are bad for you fats. And if you know what, if the canola oil doesn't make your finished product quite right, you can use canola oil mixed with butter. It's not quite as good as just canola oil, but it's acceptable. How about use ground flaxseed or ground nuts or prepared all-natural nut butters in place of bad fats like butter, stick margarine, and shortening? You can substitute pureed fruits or starchy veggies like apples, bananas, pears, squash, pumpkin for some of the oil in your recipes. For example, if your recipe calls for 1 cup oil, you can use 3 cups of a pureed fruit or veggie as above and 1/4 cup oil. Jarred baby foods are great for this purpose. This is a simple substitution. How about replace butter with yogurt? That's going from unhealthy to really healthy. You can also substitute whole wheat flour or white whole wheat flour, which is now available, and a good brand is Ultra Grain King Arthur brand, and you can substitute those for your white flour. Get some whole grains in there. When reducing fat in your baking recipes, you want to be sure to use low-gluten flours like oat flour or brown rice flour, because this makes for a more tender end product. Buttermilk, use 1% or non-fat buttermilk, is a great substitution for milk or sour cream. And one of my most favorite things to do is to substitute plain Greek-style yogurt for sour cream. I think it tastes better and gives a better finished product. And don't forget about dark chocolate. If your recipes call for milk chocolate, why not go ahead and jack up its antioxidant power by substituting dark or bittersweet chocolate? And for your baking of your sweets, substitute pureed dates, honey, maple syrup, or molasses for your sugar. Another useful strategy to be able to reduce the fat, or like butter, in your recipes without compromising flavor, because you know fat is what kind of carries flavor, is to add some of the following things, like nuts, spices like cinnamon, instant espresso powder, coffee, cocoa powder, dried fruit, extracts like vanilla, liqueurs like amaretto, citrus zest or citrus juice, 100% fruit butters, nut oils, and even a little bit of salt. If you need to thicken a recipe and you want to do it more healthfully, say you're making a mousse or a custard or pudding, use gelatin, tapioca, or pectin instead of heavy cream. And lastly, to moisten and add nutritional value to baked goods, mix in 100% canned pumpkin or sweet potato puree. Grated raw veggies, like grated carrots or smashed bananas, are another way to add some health and a little bit of moisture. So happy and healthy baking. For ICU, this is Dr. Ann.